Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. Today is Friday, July 10th. I just uploaded earlier today, finally, my bi-weekly grocery haul right as we were heading out the door to hit the highway, and now we are on the highway. So I thought perhaps I might take you along with us on a little vlog of our trip. We're going back to Saskatchewan. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Janice. I live and work in Manitoba, Canada. I am married and have a 26-year-old daughter back there who still lives at home. She's hiding from the camera, but she started to laugh, so I had to, get a little cameo. She's still hiding. And we also have a pet bunny rabbit at home, and 9 birds. And this guy, Pepe, our Quaker parrot, is coming on the trip because he has had an injury the last few weeks. We have 9 birds. We have 1 budgie, 2 cockatiels, 2 conures, a Quaker parrot, that's this guy, a Senegal, an Indian ringneck, and an African gray parrot. And unfortunately, our Senegal does not like anybody except my husband, and he really dislikes Pepe, and somehow or other they managed to be out of the cage together, which we don't encourage that, because the Senegal, Bo, will go after Pepe, or will go after any of them, honestly, because he just doesn't play well with others, so to speak. So most of our birds, a lot of them get along with each other, and they can be out together and stuff, but Bo, he's got to be let out alone, and unfortunately they were out just for like a minute or two a couple weeks ago, and that was all it took. He went after Pepe, and we have had, since that time, 8 vet visits, and I'm not even going to tell you how much he spent on these vet appointments, but he's been on 2 different medications by syringe that I've had to give him twice a day for the last 2 weeks. We've come to the end of that now, but just for peace of mind for me especially, I wanted to bring him along on this trip. But we're going to drop him off at a friend's house tonight, which is going to be, because I don't think not sure if the hotel we're going to is pet friendly or not, so they're going to watch him until Sunday, and we'll only be about a half an hour, 45 minutes away. So if something goes wrong, we can go pick him up from their house and try and find an avian vet there to see, but I think he's doing okay. So anyway, we live in Manitoba. We're headed to Saskatchewan. We're about 4 hours away from our friend's house, and then we're going to drop him off there. They live in Regina, and then we're going to my hometown of Moose Jaw, and we'll be staying in a hotel there for the weekend. Growing up in Moose Jaw, if you've ever heard of the Snowbirds, the air acrobatic team, they are retiring those planes this year. This is their final season. It's the 55th anniversary tomorrow of their first performance. And growing up in Moose Jaw, you kind of take it for granted. Like, they fly over your backyard all the time practicing, because we live like minutes away from the airbase where they're stationed. And I haven't lived in Moose Jaw since 1993 now, so I don't get to see them very often, but usually it used to be an annual thing that on the August long weekend they would have an air show. They haven't done that in recent years, but they're doing one final air show tomorrow in honor of their 55th anniversary and of the fact that they are retiring that fleet of planes. So, those planes are old. They will be back in a few years, but with new planes. We tried to get tickets for that air show tomorrow, however they sold out in record time. So we're going to stay in our hotel overnight tonight, and then we're going to try our best to get close to the Moose Jaw Municipal Airport tomorrow and just park on the highway. Probably a lot of people will be doing the same, and try and get a glimpse of them, because they'll be in the sky. We should see something. So we'll do that. And then I have 2 half-brothers and 5 half-sisters. My parents were older when I was born, and so my dad was almost 50, so my sisters are 20 or more years older than me. My eldest sister lives in Moose Jaw still, and she's turning 81 in October, so we're going to go visit her. We're going to try and get a glimpse of the air show, and then we're going to try and duck out of town to another little small town in Saskatchewan where my daughter's grandparents are buried, and visit the graves there. And Sunday, we're going into Regina to watch the Saskatchewan Roughriders football game. My husband is a die-hard Winnipeg Blue Bombers fan and Winnipeg Jets fan for hockey. Me, I'm a Saskatchewan girl. For hockey, I'm not a big NHL person. I love WHL, the Moose Jaw Warriors. One of their players from the team that won the WHL championships a couple years ago now plays for the Manitoba Moose, and has even played a couple games with the Winnipeg Jets. Now I have no choice but to root for a couple of Manitoba teams. But for football, it's Saskatchewan all the way for me. Wearing my Saskatchewan Roughriders shirt, the earrings. I even have my Gainer the Gopher, who's the mascot, with me. He comes with us on any Saskatchewan trips we go on, of course, although Pepe, he's not a real big fan of him, and neither is my husband, to be honest. But anyway, so we're going to go to the game on Sunday, and then we'll pick him up from my friends, and then we're going out to another small town called Momar, where my other sister and her husband live. So anyway, I'm going to stop for now. We're going to be in Brandon, Manitoba in a little while, where we'll have a bathroom break and then continue on to Regina. And I'll try and show you a little bit of what we do this weekend while we're away. We're only gone for 5 days, but I'll try and bring you on a little adventure with us. And I know I have at least one subscriber in Saskatchewan, but I don't think we'll be going anywhere near where she lives. I don't know her personally. But the rest of you might be in the States or Ontario or other parts of the world. So for some of you, this might be new to see some of this scenery. Some people find Saskatchewan boring because it's so flat, being the prairies. Me, I just love it because you can see a sunset for many, many miles unobscured, and that's the beauty of the prairies. When you see on their license plates, they say Land of Living Skies, and there's a reason for that. Right, Rachel? Yeah. All right, so there's my Saskatchewan Roughriders hat too. So anyway, we'll resume later when there's something more to show you. Okay, we have just left Brandon, Manitoba, and I just want to point out, like, this isn't a lake here, and there isn't normally this much water. And actually, this is probably better than what it was even, but a few weeks ago we had tornado warnings going off right, left, and center. We've had some really volatile weather to the start of the summer season, and we've had water, like, just like torrential rainfalls, and even tornado warnings at times. In some parts, yeah, you can really see it out this window here. This is not a lake. This is not supposed to be here. Yeah, that's because we've had some parts of the province have had out and out overland flooding because we've had so much rain. And of course, with all the extra rain and standing water, it means the mosquitoes are just in their glory too. So some of the smaller towns in Manitoba and various parts of the province, they have had pieces of highway even washed away because the conditions have been so bad. We're on the Trans-Canada Highway, and this is good. This is clear here. But as I said, like, especially during the one a few weeks ago where we had tornado warnings and stuff going on, I mean, just like there was literally tractors stranded out in their fields. There was so much water outside of, like, out by Selkirk and other areas and stuff, and Stonewall. So anyway, it is pretty here. Like, we're still on the Manitoba side, but I cannot wait until I get to the Welcome to Saskatchewan sign, which of course I will show you. All right, we've officially crossed the border into Saskatchewan. We still have another couple hours to go to get to my friends in Regina, but we are in Saskatchewan, and that makes me happy. We're back in my home province. I take a little picture over here with my daughter and the bird. I guess with the bird. I mean, why not? I mean, he's been to Saskatchewan before, but we've never taken a picture with him in Saskatchewan before, so that's going to be a new one. He's bringing the bird. Come on, Pepe.
On the table, or you want him on the...
Yeah, probably. All right. My Saskatchewan parrot. Hatched in Quebec, adopted in Manitoba, visiting Saskatchewan, not for the first time. And my daughter, born in Ontario, living in Manitoba and visiting Saskatchewan, where we have family. So here we go. And by the way, we're gaining it an hour's time by being on the Saskatchewan side, which we will lose when we return to Manitoba on Tuesday. Alrighty, it is now 6:44 Saskatchewan time, which is 7:44 Manitoba time. So we have gained an hour on the way into Saskatchewan, and we are approaching Regina. And actually, where we're headed is Moose Jaw ultimately. So technically, later we need to take that exit, but right now,
keep left to stay on Trans-Canada Highway, Saskatchewan 1
well,
West.
right now our stop for the next little bit is going to be at our friend's house in Regina, because we're going to be dropping Pepe off with them for the weekend. Just that we don't want to have to pay extra for the pet-friendly hotel, which, I mean, probably wouldn't be that much, but more importantly, I don't want to leave him
to stay on Trans-Canada
in the
Highway.
Hotel when we go out and about through Moose Jaw and places tomorrow. So, you know, I don't want to leave him in the hotel room squawking, making a ruckus, and I don't want to take him out in the heat.
Continue on Saskatchewan 1 West for 15 kilometers.
Yeah. So they're just going to watch him. They watched him once before, so we're on our way to their house. They're going to watch him, and we'll pick him up Sunday evening after the Saskatchewan Roughriders game, and on our way out to my sister's place. So we're just entering the very, very, very outskirts of Regina. This actually is a pretty big city, but not really seeing a lot of it yet because we're really on the outer edges here. So we are 19 minutes from their place. You can see some of the city over there. I don't know how much you can see with it being looking into the sun, but we are entering Regina. Okay, we are now in Regina. Looks like there's lots of businesses down that road, but that's not, we are taking an exit. We're going the Ring Road exit, I believe. It's headed into Regina. So here we go. We are now 12 minutes from our friend's house. Unfortunately, we're not staying because we want to get to Moose Jaw tonight. So we're just going to have a hopefully relatively quick visit and handoff. Normally, if we had another day or whatever, we'd probably stay a night with them tonight and have supper with them and then get going tomorrow. But it's a short trip, so we're just doing a handoff of the bird, have a quick visit, and then on our way. We'll probably get a few minutes of visiting with them on Sunday when we pick them up too. So, yeah. I don't know how much there is to see out here. We're not really seeing the city proper.
In 800 meters, take the Luvon Drive exit towards South Service Road, Airport.
Pepe, you've managed not too bad today, huh? You've done pretty darn good. So, yeah, we're doing okay.
30 years on average, I guess that'd probably be around like 30 years in human years or something. So that's like a third of his lifespan.
Pepe.
So, I mean, like 20 to 30 years, I think, is average for a Quaker-ish. So, like, would you say that's about? Sounds about.
All right, we are entering Moose Jaw. Oh, there is the sign. Welcome to Moose Jaw. I won't be able to get a picture of it because we're like shooting in the sun. Well, I'm trying to get a shot of it on video, but we're shooting right into the sun. So I don't know what was digging in the car. There was that cruise control thing again. That's kind of odd that it keeps doing that. I want to get that checked when I get home. There we go. It's only a year-old car, but as long as cruise is working when you need it to, it's the main thing here. No, you're not. Okay, yeah, I guess so. Alright, anyway, so here we go. We're entering Moose Jaw. My hometown. There's a few different exits into Moose Jaw, obviously, by what the Google Maps was telling us, but here we go. This is the Manitoba Street Expressway. Oh, this is or now they refer to it as, the sign says, the Snowbirds Expressway. By doing this, we won't be going down the Golden Mile, which is also known as Main Street, which is the main street of Moose Jaw. It's literally nicknamed the Golden Mile, but we won't be going down that. We're heading a different way because we're heading over to South Hill on 9th Avenue Southwest to go to Roto's Pizza. This is just one of a few different entrances into Moose Jaw. And people say in Manitoba that, oh, Saskatchewan's so boring, they have no trees. There are trees. But I do like the open areas out on the prairies in Saskatchewan where you're driving along the highway and there's very few trees and you can see for miles. I do love that. Okay, so referring to Main Street being the Golden Mile, where it ends, Main Street runs out at Manitoba Street, which is what we're on. And right there, what I'm pointing at, that is the old CPR rail station. That is not what it is anymore. Now there's businesses in there, but that is where Main Street ends. If we were to turn here, you see the sign says Main Street North. That is Main Street. That is the Golden Mile that goes all the way up that hill.
Continue on Saskatchewan 363 West for 1 kilometer.
And I think we're going over the 4th Avenue Bridge, most likely. It would either be the 4th Avenue or 9th Avenue, but probably, well, I don't know, maybe it'll take us all the way to, from what I'm seeing on here, I think we're going over the 4th Avenue Bridge to get to South Hill. It is on 9th Avenue South. Technically, a person could go to 9th and go, but this Manitoba Street does not go all the way to 9th, though it runs out here. You can kind of see you either go over the bridge or you go straight, but it's going to run out at that, up there, at that elevator there. So, yeah. So I'll just film going over the bridge, and then that'll be it until we get to the pizza place. Otherwise, this will turn into a really long vlog. But then, you know, most of my videos are long anyway because I talk, so... This is the 4th Avenue Bridge in Moose Jaw. You can see train cars down there. So yeah, we are 3 minutes away from getting to Roto's Pizza, one of my favorite places to go in Moose Jaw. So we are at Roto's, serving Moose Jaw since 1963. Let's have a quick look at the list here. Of course, you got your appetizers, your beverages. But what we're really here for, there's the specialties. What I'm really here for, of course, is the pizza. So here's the long list. And sizes and prices. And there's, it's just so good. So good. But the pizza, that's the best part. All right, the food has arrived. We've got one half, this is like the Roto special, which is a bunch of different kind of meats and some green peppers. And the other half over there is what's normally known as the Canadian, which is pepperoni, bacon, and mushrooms. And my daughter just got an individual pizza that's just pepperoni. I'm just trying to get a shot of it through the glass. But I mean, even though it's just pepperoni, the meat is always on here so thick. The meat is so thick on here. Well, we just lost the toppings. That's how thick the meat is on there, though. It's crazy. That's why, even though there's only 8 pieces in a medium, 4 for him and 4 for me, it's going to be more than enough. Alrighty, it is Saturday morning, and we are tired. I didn't sleep very well last night. The hotel was great, mind you, but I had cortisone injections in my knees yesterday morning before we left town, and I always have insomnia that night. So I had a bit of a rough night. But we're in my hometown and delivering a jam order of 21 jars of jam to friends of mine. So we're on our way to their coffee shop that they run to drop those off, and then we're going to go try and get as close as we can to wherever the air show is. This is in my old neighborhood. This is Athabasca Street West in Moose Jaw. I used to live 6 blocks west, like 6 blocks. If I would turn right here, I'd live like 6 blocks that way. And yeah, so here's the co-op. Lots of memories here. Turn left down this street, but we're not. But if we did, there's a photographer down there that I'm good friends with. He did my original wedding pictures from my first marriage. And actually, this is Ominica. If I go down here, left, and my old employer is down there. It's just lots of memories. This is my hometown. So anyway, yeah, we're on our way to make a delivery and then get it on about our day. So I think we're pretty close. Over there, you can't see it now, but past that brick building, that is the stadium where the Moose Jaw Warriors play. A little bit right there. That's all you can see of it from here. It's where the Warriors play in there. 158.9 per liter for gas in Moose Jaw. Alright, so we're going to make a turn onto Main Street. This is where we're going. This old building here that says Walter Scott Building on it, that's been there forever. Like, that's been there for so many years. Old business building. But where we're going, this Evolve coffee shop, you see Evolve on the side there, that is where we are going to drop these jams up. I lived in Moose Jaw for 24 years, and the girls that run this are the daughters of really good friends of ours, or good friends of mine that are like family. So anyway, yeah, I'm dropping off a big order to her, and then on we will continue. There's a little souvenir shop right next door. I don't think we're going to be doing much souvenir shopping right now because what Rachel wants to buy is fudge, and it's going to be a hot day here, and if we're going to be sitting outside on the side of a road in a hot car watching the air show, I don't think we want to have fudge melting. So anyway, on we go.
Destination.
Okay, there is a parachuter. That's going to be part of the air show. We are we're close to the Moose Jaw Municipal Airport where the air show is supposed to be happening. Unfortunately, it's a sold-out event. We do not have tickets, but a bunch of us are parked on the road trying to get a vantage point because there were so few tickets available, and not everybody could get, obviously. So there's a lot of people who have chosen just to park on the roads here. We're relatively close, so we should be able to see the snowbirds when they take the air. And we're seeing some of these parachuters already practicing doing their thing. So yeah, we should still see something from here. Very, very warm day here though today. This is as much as I can see from the highway. Scott and my daughter actually got to go on the grounds because she needed to use a porta potty desperately. So they let her on based on medical issues. You know, on those grounds, just briefly, but just long enough to use the bathroom and get out. But I'm watching this military jet get ready to take off. Here he goes. So I'm not as close as they were for those few minutes to get to see stuff up close and personal, but my phone is zoomed in pretty far. So I'm getting to see this at least. That's not a bad view. It's very, very hot and humid here though today. Here he goes. Oh, he's going to disappear behind the hangars. Probably see him go up in the air any second. There he goes. And there are some parachuters. The beginning of the air show has begun, and we are actually, long story, but on the grounds, actually getting to see this in person. Long story, but here's the parachuters, the skydiving team. Look at them go. Here they come down. They got the Canadian flags on them.
gift. I'll definitely give you a sticker. All right, folks, thanks so much. It's been wonderful being here. Enjoy the rest of the day. Enjoy the Snowbirds performance. I know I will, and they're going to be performing soon-ish. Make sure you stay hydrated, like I said before, and we'll catch you around. Thank you so much.
Okay, so once again, we did not expect to actually find ourselves on the grounds of the air shows. But my daughter needed to use a porta potty, and they let her walk on. And then talking to them on the way out, back to the car, they're like, "Oh, you have out-of-province plates? Come on in." So we came back and got the car, and now we're in. And it is hot as heck here. But we are here, and we're enjoying the view. One of the skydivers, though, had a really hard landing, apparently, and they're bringing an ambulance for him to get him checked out. But otherwise, things have gone pretty well so far, though. Oh, wow. There they are. There's the snowbirds. Oh, they're fast. Isn't that something? Here they come again. I think. I'm trying to see through. Oh, there they are. Oh, they're kind of splitting off there. There's one of their formations they do. Isn't that cool? They all kind of split off in different directions. And overhead. There's some over here. Look at that. Isn't that something? Here we go. You gonna do it again? Yep. I lost track of them. Well, there they go up high. Okay. They're coming up high, guys. Here they go. I don't even know what I'm seeing in my viewfinder anymore. Okay, the air show is over, and now we've been souvenir shopping. I had all these moose jaw. These are bunny hugs, a term found only in Saskatchewan for a hooded shirt. Well, with a pocket in the front. Yeah. Gotta go. And then there's all kinds of neat flavored popcorns. 50 fudge flavors to choose from. We just bought a whole bunch of fudge in there. I'll find my family. Alright guys, it is 6 o'clock Saturday evening. We have been done at the air show for a few hours already. After that we went back basically from the Moose Jaw Municipal Airport back into Moose Jaw proper and went for a visit with my eldest living sister. There's a huge age gap between me and all my siblings. My eldest living sister, my dad had 5 daughters before I was born, and I was the 6th. He was almost 50 years old when I came along, so there's a big age gap. She is 80 years old. I am in my 50s, so there's a significant age gap there. So I didn't bother filming any at that visit because I didn't think she would want that or really want that on YouTube. So I did take some pictures. Possibly I might insert one little picture after this clip, but that's about it. I didn't want to intrude on, go any further than that. Now we are headed out to see, to another small town. We're almost there. We're going to go see my daughter's family graves, including her grandparents and her great-grandparents and a few others as well. So I probably won't film anything there, or if I do, it'll just be kind of from a distance or whatever. But it's sort of a kind of a private moment because my daughter's grandfather only just died in February, so it's pretty fresh. But anyway, that's what we're doing now, and we're going to head back into Moose Jaw after that and pick up her uncle, who is her dad's older brother, and take him out for supper tonight. And that'll be the end of our marathon Saturday. So anyway, it's a very, very hot day here. It's quite peaceful though, obviously. Most times you visit a cemetery, usually it is. Except for the fact the mosquitoes are out in full force. But other than that, it's hot, but it's a very peaceful place to be. We visited the different family graves, and yeah. I have to head on back to Moose Jaw pretty soon here, but found my daughter's great-grandparents and both of her grandparents. Her grandpa just died in February. He doesn't have a headstone yet. We found them though. and a few other family graves as well. Well, we are back in Moose Jaw. We are now at Rachel's paternal grandparents' house, which has just sold. Her grandmother died 5 years ago during COVID. She couldn't get out here for the funeral, and her grandfather died in February. And now with that, they are the sole owners of this house, the original and only owners of this house. We're in the backyard looking at the back right now. They bought this house, built this house from the ground up like 60 years ago. When her grandmother died in 2021, she was 2 months away from her 80th birthday and 6 months away from having been married 60 years. So yeah, my ex-husband was the middle of 3 boys, and they spent many years in this house. They've spent a few years in Swift Current when the boys were little, and then they moved to Moose Jaw and built this house. So when I was part of the family, we came here and visited, and yeah, a lot of memories. Even though I haven't been part of this family for a long time, there's still a lot of memories. This is the garage. My former father-in-law restored old cars. And down there are the railroad tracks. That's one thing, when you sleep here, you could hear you think, how do you sleep through the sound of the train? Well, you just kind of get used to it, because they'd pass by during the night and hear the whistle. Because there was always, it's like a bi-level house. And up there, that first window is a bathroom, and that second one over there up top is the guest bedroom where we would stay. And so you'd always hear these trains going by, and you could hear the whistle. So it's very odd that this house has been sold. Like, it just feels very surreal. It's my daughter's first time being back in it since her grandpa's funeral, and of course it's the final time because it's now been sold and it'll be in the possession of the new owners so yeah, it's very surreal to think that this one owner house is now going to belong to somebody else. So she's having a moment with her uncle, and then he's going to come out with us for supper. So then our jam-packed Saturday will finally come to an end. Okay, it is Sunday morning now, and now we're going to be leaving Moose Jaw, but we're just going to take a quick photo by Mac the Moose before we leave. And we're heading out to Regina. Alright guys, we are in Regina. We parked at a mall where from here a free shuttle bus is going to take us to the stadium. I have found my people. I have found fellow Roughriders fans. My Blue Bomber fan husband is not my people today. These are my people. All the sea of green, those are my people. So we're about to go try and line up for the shuttle bus with them. Okay, we are on the shuttle bus. One of about 10 shuttle buses, actually. We are on our way. And that is our destination. That is Mosaic Stadium. There we are. We are almost there, guys. And we got to unload all these buses full of people here. This 1 hour till game time. First order of business is to get checked in and hit up the gift shop and some washrooms and and have a good time. Although it's super hot, so we're all just gonna bake to a crisp out here. Okay, we are in here. This place is an absolute madhouse. It might have almost been better to come back into Regina like Monday or Tuesday and done some shopping at the Rider store then when there wasn't as much of a crowd. But here we are. Crazy lineup to pay, crazy lineup to shop. It's just crazy in here. We are here. We are seated. This is our seats. No one else does.
One team, one nation, Rider Nation.
Comes the cheerleaders.
The sounds of football. The sounds of football. You're there. And now, here is the Seagulls starting offense. On the offensive line, number 62, Nick Collins. Number 67, Zach Fry. Number 63, Logan Curran. Number 66, Jacob Ritter. And number 52, Jermarcus Hargrave.
I'm covering it up here. Oh, right on. This is awesome. My first game and they're going to have a win. This is perfect. Rachel's just done. I pretty much am too, but... Oh, I love this bird over here. This bird. He's hilarious, this bird. Oh, he's so funny looking. He would fit right in our family. He's so cute. Look at this guy. Look at the little things on his head. He's so cute. And the solar lights here. Oh my gosh. I have no idea how much these things are, but they're not. Okay, this is pretty. This daisy, $21.99. That's actually not that bad. Now this though, I don't know how much this is.
What about that bird?
I don't know. I don't know where his price is. I'm curious about this guy. I don't know what the price is on this thing, but it's really... there's a thing, but I don't know...
It's washed off?
Well, it doesn't say there's a barcode.
Oh.
There's a barcode on it, but I don't know...
They're cute. Our 30...
Oh, they're cute. The littler ones? Oh my goodness.
Hummingbird. It's 55.
Oh, really? We are at a store just outside of Regina called TWB, and it's just beautiful stuff here. No, Rachel's at home. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, look at this giant frog here. It is a giant frog. Oh, he's hilarious. Oh my goodness, there's so much cool stuff.
Look at the big gnomes. Oh my gosh, they're here.
Gnomes? Big gnomes? Where's the big gnomes?
Big gnomes.
Oh no. That's all I need. There's more of these guys. Look at the pig. And the sheep. Oh my goodness, there's so much cool stuff.
You don't have my slippers anymore. You can't get them.
No?
No. I found a place online though. They sell them as ballet slippers.
Oh, here's some more gnomes down there. And oh, aren't this? Oh, there's so many fun things.
Porch goose.
Oh, I found a perfect. I found a perfect new sign for my house. The goose. Oh yeah. Rachel loves those geese. Look at this guy. This one here. This sign here. That's perfect for my house. If you met my family, you'd understand.
Yep.
Or here, even better. Who fired the maid? That's the one I need. That's the one I need right there.
I thought Dale was going to do that quarter by hour and a half.
It's really cool. Yeah, I saw him showing me that last night.
I know.
Oh, there's so much fun stuff in here. This is a wonderful place. So much to see. So much to see. can easily go bankrupt at a place like this. Wind chimes. So much cool stuff. Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. Do you need help?
Not yet. Not yet. The other side of the store. Oh, found my sister again.
Yes, Lily.
So many different tea flavors, eh?
I know.
Wow.
So I guess when it comes to purchasing the tea, how exactly does it work? I haven't been here before.
Okay, 50 grams is our minimum,
Okay.
which does about 10 to 15 cups, depending how strong you like your tea, how big your cups are.
Okay.
And we put them in here unless you're traveling like by plane or something like that, then we stick them in those bags.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, show your auntie, because the next time she comes in the city, she can maybe pick some up. She likes her tea. We just came from visiting her, so we're on our way back to Manitoba today. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In about 2.5 weeks, we're heading to Manitoba.
oh, are you?
Yes.
Yeah.
One of my tea blenders is in Winnipeg, so I try to get in to see him about one.
All right, guys. Today is Tuesday, July 14th. I'm in the car. I'm in the passenger seat. We're parked at a Dairy Queen in White City, Saskatchewan, which is just outside of Regina. We are beginning our trek back to Manitoba. It's almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon, Saskatchewan time, which is almost 5 o'clock Manitoba time, so we're not going to get in until probably 11 o'clock tonight. If I look tired in this clip, it's because I am. I mean, I've enjoyed this trip. We did everything, all the things I wanted to do as far as the air show and the Roughriders football game and seeing 2 of my sisters and my brother-in-law. Did a bit of shopping. Like, we did all the things that were on my agenda to do. So, I mean, I'm happy about that, but I'm not sleeping well. And, I mean, thank heavens I'm still off work until July 26th, because this little vacation has tired me right out. I am exhausted. So it's time to go home and rest up from my vacation. I will get home late tonight, and then tomorrow night a group from church is going, I'm going with them to the mission I volunteer at to help with the evening chapel service. And I think I'm getting my nails done tomorrow afternoon. And then Thursday, I think evening, I have a physio appointment, and I'm not sure, there's a few other things happening this week too. But I haven't done any berry picking or jam making yet, so I'm hoping, I think it's the 3rd week of strawberries already in Manitoba, so I'm hoping to get strawberries this week and possibly Haskaps. And Saskatoon berries are coming into season. They'll be starting to pick those later this week too, and raspberries next week. So I would like to for sure get strawberries, Saskatoons, and raspberries, and maybe Haskaps, but that's going to be a lot of work picking and processing and jam making. That's a lot of work, but I am looking forward to it because I always do it every summer. But what the main thing right now is my family's inside of Dairy Queen getting their order and going to the bathroom, and then finally getting on the road because we have like at least 5.5 hours to go by car, not to mention just a pee stop somewhere along the way. And I just want to get home and get home to my other birds. Pepe's in the background there. He did really well. Our Senegal parrot injured him a few weeks ago, so he's been on meds. That's why he came with us on this trip. He's doing really well. He's done his medication now. He's almost back to his old self. But the rest of our flock is waiting for us at the house, so I'm excited to see them. And then tomorrow will be, you know, also I got to catch up on laundry and hopefully get a good night of sleep tonight once I'm back at my own home. We'll see. So I hope you've enjoyed coming along on this little vacation, this little adventure of ours. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and yeah, make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already done so. Thank you for those who have recently subscribed. Definitely, if you enjoyed this, let me know, and stay tuned for, hopefully, I get paid later this week, so hopefully in a few days to a week, somewhere in there, there should be a new grocery haul video coming soon. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Talk to you soon.